Hey gang, welcome back to the channel. It is Kay, your spiritual witch, your astrologer, numerologist and all-round friend. So I'm back with a really quick video about this wonderful Capricorn new moon that we've got happening on the 2nd or 3rd of January, depending on where you are in the world, and 4 ways that we can make use of the key energies and manifest under this new moon energy. So if you are a Capricorn, the first thing to say is step into your personal power, because it is your week and this is an ideal week for you to manifest, because this will be happening somewhere around your sun, so it will be involving you because you are a Capricorn. For the rest of us who aren't Capricorns, there are 4 key things that are happening. We've got a new chapter being offered and 2 planets are offering them to us. First of all, we've got Jupiter, which is the dark green planet that you can see up at the top, that's been circled, looks a bit like a 4. This is Jupiter and he is at 0 degrees into Pisces. Now I did do a video on this in December and how you can make use of this planet moving into this sign, because this is a big thing. You know, this is a big thing and you'll see why in the video, and where this resonates for you in your chart can really help you manifest your own luck and fortune this year. So check the description box, it will be linked down below, or it might just pop up somewhere in the corner as I'm speaking to you now about it. Mercury is the 2nd planet that's offering us a new chapter, or suggesting to us where we want to create a new chapter in our life. Because if we look just under Jupiter, we've got a blue planet circled, and this is Mercury at 0 degrees into Aquarius. So that's another new chapter. We've also got this wonderful stellium of Capricorn energy happening. We've got 4 planets under the influence of Capricorn, and you can see that circled here by where the arrow is. We've got the sun and the moon obviously making up the new moon, but we've also got Venus and Pluto that are both conjunct as well under this energy of Capricorn. And I did do a video on the Pluto and Venus conjunction, which is about transformation of your dreams. That will be linked below as well, or it might pop up somewhere where I am speaking, or somewhere on the screen as I'm speaking now. So check that out, because I won't spend too much time on that because I have already gone through this. So let's see. These new chapters, the first way that we can manifest is we go through this new moon in Capricorn. The universe is saying to us, well, what is it that you want? Where do you want your new chapter? How do you want to create this? The first one with Jupiter's energy. Now, a sign, well, a planet, I should say, moving into a sign, you know, or a planet at 0 degrees, whether this is in your natal chart or when it happens in a transit in the sky, this always can spark off a brand new chapter in our lives. And if you have a planet at 0 degrees in your birth chart, like I do, this can indicate that this planet's energy is how that person can always create a new start in their life, how they can always reinvent themselves. This planet could link them to their purpose in life, as it did for me. It can link them to their true happiness in life. So a planet at 0 degrees in a birth chart is very key, and we should always take note of that in astrology. But in a day-to-day transit, when it happens like this, it's also important because, as I said, this can open up a new chapter. So we've got over here on the right hand side Jupiter, the planet that looks like a bit like a 4, number 1, going into Pisces. So this is an energy of luck, fortune, very helpful energy. Jupiter will always help you with your manifestations. He will always expand whatever planet, whatever part of your chart or house of your chart that he touches. And that will be, as I said in the other video, both positive and negative. So if he is touching your Mars, for example, and Mars is a very forceful, malefic planet, then he will expand this as well. But if he's touching your Venus, or he touches Venus, then obviously he will help with Venus's benevolent energy as well. But in this context, what we're looking at today around this new moon in Capricorn, wherever this falls in your chart, this could be your chance to really spark off some good luck for yourself and open a new chapter. With Mercury at 0 degrees into Aquarius, which is number 2 on the right hand side, it's a very, very similar thing, but this is related to a different part of life. So this could be a new chapter with your thoughts, with your communication, if you're someone who works in communication, if you're a writer, a blogger, a YouTuber, or somebody who works in the PR field, for example. Mercury is also about learning and travel as well. So these 2 planets are essentially saying, what do you want? Where is your new chapter as we go into 2022? What are you going to do with this opportunity that the universe is giving to you? So again, I would say as I do these videos, I can only say so much. I can't keep it very personalized for everybody's chart, because I don't know everybody's chart, but do check the links below on Patreon, because I'm up there doing this in a much more personalized way with people, and you can get a good understanding how this can vibrate in your own chart and your own life, and where and how and when you can focus on creating this new chapter, because these planets at 0 degrees are clearly saying, as we start 2022, what is it that you want to open up for yourself? And this will be different for everybody, and this energy will be pointed to a certain part of our lives depending on where Pisces and Aquarius's energies are in a person's chart, because that will be where the universe is pointing you to this new chapter. So it's really, really deep. So do check the links below on that. Now, our second area of manifestation under this wonderful new moon in Capricorn energy is about this stellium that we've got going on. So obviously we've got the sun and the moon. As you can see down here on the left hand side on the chart, you've got the yellow planet, the circle with the dot in the middle, the sun. You've got the planet above that, which is the half moon, which is clearly the moon. They are both at 12 degrees into Capricorn. You can see the 12 degrees, and above that you can see the astrology sign for Capricorn. That is the new moon. Okay, so that will obviously be in Capricorn because it has to be. But above that, we've also got Venus at 22 degrees, the purple planet, and we've also got Pluto, the brown planet, at 25 degrees. So with the addition of these two energies, that's what gives us a stellium. And again, stelliums are very important, whether they are happening in a day-to-day transit like this, or you have them, as I do as well, or you have one, you have a stellium of energy under a sign in your own birth chart, because in your own birth chart, that will show you that area of life is very important, or you will have a lot of activity or events or experiences in that part of your life, wherever the stellium is, in whatever house it is, and it will involve that sign. But in this context that we're looking at today, this is like a Capricorn stellium. So the sun and the moon is the new moon. Then we've got Venus and Pluto, which is about transformation of desires, which are the brown planet and the purple planet. Now check the links below, because I did a very detailed video on this. But this stellium, stellium, yes, and this conjunction between these two planets, with Pluto at 25 degrees and Venus at 22 degrees, this is a close conjunction. This has been in place since December. So what we've got here is a window of opportunity that's been presented to us from December, and it's still here around this new moon as we start the year. It's still here. It's still an opportunity to transform your desires. So the universe is saying, well, what is it that you want to transform? What is it that your desire is? And where this will fall in everybody's chart will be different. Again, I can only say so much in these videos, so check the Patreon link if you want to look at your own chart in a bit more detail and see where you can utilize this energy, or where the universe is pushing you and indicating where you should use the Pluto and Venus energy. But essentially, in a very general context, it's a time to embrace what it is that we want to transform and really look at our desires. Now, Venus is still in retrograde. You can see this with the R that is just above. If you look where I've circled the planets, if you look from the sun, the yellow planet, the moon, the next one, Venus, the next one, which is the purple one, you go up, you see 22 degrees, you go up, you see the Capricorn sign, you go up, you see 22 again, which is the seconds, and you go up and you will see R. This is telling us that this planet is still moving backwards. So Venus is, as I said in the other video, pulling us back to an old desire that we may have had. This could be in the recent past, this could be from 2021, this could be from whenever it was, but she's pulling us back to something that we recently desired, and Pluto is there working with her to help us transform this desire into something. What that something is will be different for everybody. Now, with the Capricorn stellium, you know, it's about embracing Capricorn's energy. It's an earth sign, so it's very, very grounded. You know, it likes to plan, likes to be stable. It's a cardinal sign, which means it's a sign that likes to take action as well. It's not really a sign that will sit about and, you know, just wait for life to happen. Capricorn is that cardinal energy that will go out there and get what it wants. It's also a feminine sign as well. And this doesn't mean as in gender roles, as in when someone says feminine, you might automatically think of a woman. What this means in astrology is that it's more of an energy that is more observant, more receptive, you know, so where you might have a masculine sign that will go out there and be more extroverted and, you know, just do what it wants. Capricorn's energy is one that will do what it wants, of course, because it's cardinal, it will go after what it wants, but it will be very observant and probably more careful in its approach. So with this Capricorn stellium going on around this new moon, basically, as an astrologer, I see this as the universe's message to say, you know what, start this year with some seriousness, with some hard work and achievement as your mindset. No room for failure at all. And this is basically, you could say, an anthem for the sign of Capricorn, because Capricorn is that sign of achievement. It rules in modern astrology the 10th house, which is our career and our direction. So around about now is a really good time to start thinking about any old desires that you've had, how you can transform them and use Capricorn's energy to move forward with that. Now, where this could be for you or where you have this most support will depend on your chart. And as I said again, I can only keep it very, very general. So do check the links below and look up on Patron and you'll be able to apply this to your own personal chart. So our next area or opportunity for manifestation under this lovely Capricorn new moon is, as I said, the Venus and Pluto conjunction, which I've circled here for you. You've got Venus at 22 degrees and Pluto at 25, and Venus, as I said, is still in retrograde, putting us back. So Venus is about, you know, what you want, love, art, money, beauty, all the lovely, wonderful things in life that we want would be a representation of Venus. And Pluto, some astrologers say, myself included, that Pluto in a chart, and Pluto generally, as a energy, planet energy, is a representation of the soul. Now, I do find this to be very true based on a lot of the charts that I've read, because Pluto can tell you or show you how a person can really transform themselves, along with, as I said, if you've got planets at 0 degrees. This is another way where you can look at someone's life or look at someone's life experiences that they may have and let you know how you can create that slow transformation that's for your highest good. So when you've got these two planets conjunct, it is exactly that transformation of what you want on a soul level. So we've got this window of opportunity, as I said, and it's been there since December. If you watch the other video link below, you will see when it started. I think it was just around Christmas. I think it was Christmas Day or maybe the day before Christmas. I can't quite remember, but it was around the very end of December. This window of opportunity for manifestation opened up, and it's still here now as we approach this first new moon in 2022. So, you know, think back. What is it that you desire? The universe is asking you, and it's a chance to really take this energy and transform it, and again to embrace Capricorn's energy as you do it. The sign is key. Capricorn is about achievement. Capricorn is about hard work and seriousness. So while this energy is being, or while this opportunity via the planet energy is being presented to us, then go at it just like a Capricorn would. You know, no room for failure, complete achievement. So that's a wonderful energy as well. So in summary then, just to keep this pretty short and sweet, I don't want to keep you too long. I'll go into too much waffling or detail, but those are the 4 ways that we can really make use of the energy that's around us. And as I said, if you're a Capricorn, then this is a key week for you, this whole week of the new moon for manifestation. If you're not a Capricorn like the rest of us, you know, then that's fine. It's still a good time because we have got the 4 different energies that can be used to help fuel our life and move forward. So with Jupiter and Mercury, you know, where do you want your new starts and your new chapters? You've got Jupiter, the planet that looks like a 4, circled in red. You've got Mercury, the planet also circled in red, that's light blue. both of them at 0 degrees. The Capricorn stellium that I've circled here on the left hand side in purple, you know, this is about a winning mindset, an achievement for this year. The universe is saying start out as you mean to go on, and where this will be for you will be different for everybody depending on where Capricorn is in your chart. Then you've got the conjunction, the wonderful window of opportunity that's going to be with us for some time as well. This conjunction is going to be in place for a little while throughout January, and I have mentioned that in detail on Patreon as well. I won't go into too much detail about it on this video. I'll just let you know that it's happening, and it started in December and it will finish in January. So we've got just over a month of this energy, and it's on Patreon if you want to know more details about that. And yeah, have a wonderful new moon in Capricorn. I wish everybody has a wonderful first new moon. Make use, I should say, of these energies, and bring your life to fruition as you want it to be, as you see it this year. And I'll catch you in the next video, and the next readings that go up on the channel as well. So have a wonderful new moon. If you do like this video as well, I should say before I go, or something helped you or resonated with you, give the video a like on your way out if you haven't done already, and do consider subscribing, because I'll be going through this monthly throughout 2022 for everybody who has an interest in how they can use astrology to manifest and create the life that they wish. So I'll see you in the next video. Keep well.